Hello YouTube. Today we'll be talking about a game that goes by the name of Dayz. A game that on paper has a ton of potential, but due to lazy devs is just honestly just a piece of crap. If you ever wanted to play a game where you'll just walk for hours on end down all these windy roads and have zero clue where you are going because the game does not come with a map, you have to download an app on your phone so you can have any idea where you're going, or you can look for a couple maps that are just found around the world. But if you try and do that, you're gonna be you're gonna be totally lost if you haven't been playing Dayz for as long as it's been out. And this game is full of bunch of broken shit, like zombies that'll do 16 circles around you while you're trying to melee them and you just can't hit them because they're just running all around and through you and everything. Or whenever you get into a gunfight with someone, the game just, for some reason, even though it looks like it has PS3 graphics, just starts completely lagging and makes an already awkward fight where you don't have aim assist even more awkward because you're just fucking jittering around. And no, my aim is not bad in games. I play plenty of games and have perfect aim in it, including Siege, where it is another game where you have no aim assist, and I don't have terrible aim like that in it. But you can just see how bad the gunfights are in this game. Like, it's really awkward. Like, if you get too close to anything, your gun will just kick up and you just can't use it. So you have to stay far back, and like, if you're in the middle of a gunfight and that shit starts happening, you're gonna get pretty frustrated. And then if you use certain sights, like it's like a red dot for the M4, if you try and use that in like ADSN, it's gonna, as soon as you get into it, you won't be able to see your sight because it's just gonna be pure white in the scope for like at least a couple seconds. So if you're getting into a gunfight and all you see is pure white, that'd be pretty fucking annoying. And then on top of that, like sniper rifles, when you aim down sights and like you look pretty far away, once you come out of it, like everything has to like load back in around you. It's like really weird. Like I've never seen a game do this where like if you aim down your scope, just everything goes away, and when you come back, just polygons around you, whiteness. I'm gonna see if I have a clip for that. Oh,
No.
well, you may be dead, buddy. They're all coming from me.
I'm logging off.
I'd really like to loot that fucking dude.
Oh, I woke up. They won't let me get up. Go, get up.
Hurry, get my ass beat.
They won't let me stand up, dude. Jesus Christ. I need to get my health back real quick.
It was like over there, straight ahead by those containers.
Oh, I did drop my shotgun. That's pretty odd.
I did. I saw it down there.
Oh, this aim.
I'd really like for that dude to shoot again. So as you can see, getting into gunfights in this game is absolutely atrocious just because of how awkward and just glitchy it is. And then also another thing with like guns is like, even if you get a suppressor on your gun, like I know in real life it doesn't make your gun completely quiet, but in this game like it has no effect on if zombies hear you, and like you'll just get swarmed by like 30-40 zombies from like 10 miles away if you even use your gun at all. At least that's like how it was when I was using my AK, which I know is like a high caliber and all, but like come on now. And then the nighttime in this game is pitch black. You can see nothing, which in real life, I don't know about you, I don't know if it's different around the world, but I can see at night. You know, it's not like just pitch black, can't see a foot in front of me. I'm just like fucking lost, confused, and afraid. I mean, this is just terrible. Like, good luck seeing anything at night if you don't have like a road flare or like a flashlight. Like, you are done, dude. Just like log off the server, do something else. And another thing about the nights is these babies will take like an hour, hour and a half, and like it is just terrible. And another great thing about this game is that if you try at all to make a base, like if you actually go and like give an arm and a leg, which like building shit in this game takes a lot of materials and a lot of time. But the great part about building all that shit, like getting all your walls set up, all that barbed wire on, all your tents set up, is that people, if they just simply hop to another server and then walk past like where your walls would be, come back to your server, they just teleport past your walls. Like, there's no reason having fucking walls. People can use like shadow jitsu. Like, I know like if you come on the server and it takes a little bit for you to spawn in, but like if you don't have anyone on like watching your base like 24/7, you're pretty screwed because they can just teleport through your walls, loot all your shit, and that's also if like the barrels are even working. Like in this game, if you try and use barrels or tents or anything, like your inventory will glitch out. Like you can't even get shit out of it. You are just stuck with the first item. You gotta take one thing out at a time, or just wait for one of your friends to come online and fucking get shit out for you. And yet another great thing about base building is that if you per se wanted to make your base up in like the top left corner of the map, there's like no spawns over there. Actually, there is no spawns over there because all spawns are on the coast, which is like the right side of the map and like the bottom of the map. If you wanted to build your base up in the top left or somewhere over there, uh, if you die at all, good luck making that run back every single time because they have no way of you respawning in this game. Like you have like no bedroll like any other game would, where you can respawn and come back and do all this shit. You have to make the entire trek back, which will take you about 30 minutes to an hour, just to get back to where your base was. Like that's pretty fucking terrible. So as you can see, this game is totally not worth $50. Do not buy it until the devs, which have had this game out for 7 years, have been are known for not being very reliable with updates and all that shit. And when they do bring updates out, it just breaks other shit. I would wait and see if the devs actually want to try and do something. They probably won't because Xbox has been out, and I don't think it's gotten any better since then. But yeah, you'll be paying $50 for a piece of trash walking simulator that's bugged out. And the only fun thing that this game has is when you do get into those gunfights, and if the game isn't lagging your complete ass off, so you can't actually shoot the dude. That is the only fun part of this game. But other than that, $50 walking simulator, 8 gigabytes, a game that's 7 years old, should only be like $10. There's not much to say that's good about this game. I mean, me and all my friends, I was like excited for Dayz. We were really pumped for it to come out on PS4. People will tell me, you know, you could have watched gameplay on it and saw how broken it was, and then not pay $50. Well, I haven't watched gameplay on Dayz since way back when, and it looked great back then, or what I thought was great. I guess that's just editing people's videos and shit to make the game look better. And then I watched some of the Running Man, and he made the game look great too, and he was hilarious. And I don't know, I guess my bad for thinking that they would come out with a good game on PS4 for $50. I mean, it's my bad. Let's not blame the devs that put out this piece of shit, you know. Let's blame me for wanting to pay $50 on it, you know. Well, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. I don't normally do rants on games like this. It's usually just like gameplay and like clips that I think are cool, and occasionally I stream on Twitch. But I mean, paying $50 for this game, it really rubbed me wrong, you know. Like, I'm sick and tired of all these trash games that just come out on PlayStation. Like, I don't even feel like playing video games most days I wake up because there's just nothing good on fucking console anymore. Like, we get trash can $50 games like this. We get fucking every Call of Duty's been ass. Like, everything else is trash. You know, it's like either you play Fortnite or Apex, or just don't even play fucking console, you know, anymore. So if you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and if you didn't, I'm sure you'll go down in the comments and tell me how I'm wrong. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.